Hi everybody, today we're going to be doing a 30-minute core flow workout, really focusing on the front and the back of our core. You don't need any equipment unless you have a mat, or you can do a soft but firm surface in your house. We're going to start with a 5-minute warm-up and then we'll get into it. So we're going to start on all fours, shoulders over our wrists, knees are hip width apart. We're going to start with our cat-cow stretch. So we're going to inhale, drop that belly, tilt the head up, hold it for a second or two, then exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin into your chest, and repeat. Inhale, drop that belly, tilt the head up, exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. You can do this on your own, following your breath, holding each stretch for a second or two, then transitioning nice and slow, taking your time, loosening up that spine. Let's do one more full cat-cow. Once you're done with that, you can come to that flat back. We're going to tuck those toes underneath us. Then we're going to push up and back into a downward dog. Staying strong in those arms and shoulders. We're just going to hold it here. And then we're going to pedal out those feet, lowering one heel to the floor, and then switch. Feeling that stretch in the backs of our legs. Going back and forth. Breathing normal. And from here, we're going to raise our right leg up to the ceiling into three-legged dog, finding that balance, engaging that core, holding it here strong in those arms still. And then keeping that leg lifted, we're just going to hinge at the knee to open up those hips. Holding here for a couple breaths. And then from here, we're going to shift it forward, keeping that knee bent. We're going to come into pigeon pose. So dropping down, release that back foot. Front leg is bent, sitting down, chest is up. Take a couple breaths right here. Or if you want, you can come down to your forearms to kind of deepen that stretch. Do what works for you. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then let's take one more deep breath in. As you exhale, we're going to push up, bring that leg to the back, into that plank position. Now we're going to push it back to downward dog again, pedaling out those heels one more time. Just going back and forth, pushing our chest towards our knees. And then from here, we'll lift our left leg up to the ceiling, switching sides this time, holding it nice and tall. Engaged core, strong arms, finding that balance, and breathing normal. And from here, we'll just hinge at the knee again, opening up at those hips. Staying nice and tall. And from here, we're going to shift it forward, driving that knee through, keeping it bent, dropping it down to the mat, into that pigeon pose. Back leg is extended out, toes untucked. Chest is either up, or you can come down onto your forearms for a deeper stretch. And then from here, we're going to push it up, bring that leg behind us, dropping those hips down into seal, or you can come down onto your forearms in cobra. That's a little bit nicer on your back. Standing up nice and tall, shoulders are away from our ears. Taking deep breaths, inhaling, feeling that belly expand. And then exhale, slowly release. Take 2 more breaths right here. Inhale exhale. One more breath in. As you exhale, we're gonna push it back into child's pose. Knees are out wide, big toes together, dropping the head and chest to the mat. Holding it here. Again, taking deep breaths. Inhale, feeling that back expand, and exhale as you release. And from here, we're gonna bring our left hand over our right for a little side stretch right here. Feeling this left side of our core being stretched out. And bring it back to center. Switching sides, right hand over left and hold. And back to center. From here, we'll very slowly roll it on up into a seated position, shoulders back and down. Get a drink of water if you need it. We're done with our warm up, and we're gonna switch to some moves working our back. So we're gonna start in tabletop position again. On all fours, shoulders over those wrists, knees are hip width apart. We're gonna extend our right leg back, left arm in front, and from here we're just gonna lift and lower. So exhale, lift, parallel to the floor. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Keeping that neck neutral, gazing down at the mat. Core is engaged. Squeeze that glute to lift the leg. Following the breath. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Just a couple more here. Let's do 3, 2. Last one. Hold at the top for 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Bring it back to tabletop. Rack out those hips a little bit. We're going to switch sides. This time left leg out, right arm in front. Same thing. We exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Finding that balance. Squeeze that core. Checking that form. Shoulder over that wrist. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Let's do 3 more. 2. And last one. Hold it up for 3, 2, 1. And lower it down. Nice job. From here, we're going to extend our right leg out. And from here, we're going to do some push-ups. So we're going to keep those elbows in. So we're working those triceps. And we're going to bring this straight leg up as we dip down. So we're going to use that glute, squeeze that leg so it's straight. We're going to dip it down and then push it up. Again, keep those elbows in. So we're feeling it in our triceps as we push it up. Flat back, squeeze that core. We're going to inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Nice job. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Push it all the way up and then push it back into a child's pose. Drop the knees and head and chest for a little recovery right here. Take a couple breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Take one more inhale right here. On that next exhale, we'll push it back to that tabletop position, checking that form. This time, we're going to extend our left leg out behind us. Same thing. We're going to dip it down and push it up. Elbows are in. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, push it up. Keeping that leg out straight. Try to get low as you dip down. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Push it all the way up. Again, another child's pose. Push it back and down. Take a couple breaths right here to reset. And then from here, we're going to push it forward, coming all the way down to our stomachs. From here, we are going to start some swimmers. So we're going to bring our arms out in front of us. Neck is neutral, gazing down at the mat. We're going to exhale, lift opposite arm and leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Go at your own pace. Try to lift that arm and leg up nice and high. And then back down. Just back and forth. We'll do a couple more here. Let's do 2 more on each side. When you're done with those 2, you can cactus out those arms, bend them 90 degrees to the side, rest your head down, take a couple breaths right here, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, this next move, we're going to be timed. So we're going to do these tricep pulses. We lift it up and pulse those arms, squeezing those arms close to our side. We're going to do 20 seconds 2 times with the 10-second break. So arms are down by our side. We lift our chest in 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Pulse those arms up and down, squeezing them close to your side. Working those triceps once again. Again, neck is neutral. Gaze down at the mat. You got less than halfway to go. Keep that chest up. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. 10-second break right here. And we'll do that one more time. In 5 seconds. Arms down by your side. 3, 2, 1. Lift it up and pause. Chest is up nice and high. Feet are down on the mat. Arms close to your side. 10 more seconds. Breathing normal. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Drop it down. Bend those arms out to the side once again. And take a couple breaths right here. All right, one more move before we switch it up. We're going to bring our hands stacked, resting our forehead down on our hands. We're going to lift our right leg up, bring it out to the side, back in and down. Then we do the same to the left leg, up, out, in and down, and then the right leg up, out, in and down. Alternating sides. Squeeze that glute to keep that leg up and forehead down on the mat. Breathing normal. Alternating sides. We'll do just a couple more. Let's do one more on each side. After that last one, we'll push it back to a child's pose. Knees out wide, big toes together. Drop the head and chest and hold it right here. Taking a couple breaths for yourself. And when you're ready, we'll slowly roll on up to a seated position, and we're going to switch it up. So we work the back of our core. Now we're going to work the front. So we're going to start laying down on the mat with our knees bent, arms down by our side. We're going to scooch those heels close to your glutes. From here, we're going to bridge up. Before we do that, we're going to tilt those hips in, kind of up and back. Engaging that core first, and then we slowly push through the heels to lift it up until you feel the weight in between your shoulder blades, not your neck. You're just gonna hold here, keeping those glutes activated, cores engaged. Breathing normal, strong bridge right here. Straight line from your knees to your shoulders. And then from here, we're gonna inhale, dip those hips, hovering above the mat. Exhale, push it back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Nice and slow and controlled. Lower and lift. Squeezing the glutes at the top and release. Let's do 2 more. And last one, hold it at the top. For 3, 2, 1. Very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, we're gonna bring it all the way down until you come all the way down to the mat. We're gonna hug those knees to our chest and rock it back and forth. Massaging that lower back. And then from here, we're gonna lift our feet up to the ceiling and we have a little combo move. So we're gonna exhale, reach for those toes, doing a little crunch, inhale back down, then we're gonna lower one leg, lift it back up, and then crunch. Lower, other leg, we lower and lift. Add that crunch, and then leg lift, single leg. So working the upper abdominals and then the lower ones. Alternating sides, keeping that back glued to the mat as we do those leg lifts. You can either stay here or you can do a double leg lift, bringing them both down and then back up. Only if you can keep that lower back glued to the mat. If it lifts up, then stick to those single leg lifts. Remember to breathe. We'll do just a couple more. Let's do one more. And then bring those legs down to the mat. This next move, we're gonna be timed again. So feet on the mat, knees are bent. From here, we're gonna do these penguins. So you're gonna lift that chest up, rock it back and forth, trying to tap those heels, shoulders off the mat the whole time. We're gonna do 30 seconds, 2 times. So in 3, 2, 1, timer has started. We lift it up, rock it back and forth. Breathing normal, reach for those ankles, keeping that chest up. You're halfway there. 10 seconds left. Keep going. Keep the chest lifted. In 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. We have a 15-second break, and we'll do that one more time. Take a couple deep breaths here. Reset. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Lift it all the way up and rock it back and forth. Last time doing this. Try to stay strong. And keep breathing. Halfway there. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Drop it down. And lengthen those legs down on the mat, arms above head for a full body stretch. Take a couple of deep breaths, fingers reaching above, toes reaching below you. Take one more deep breath in. As you exhale, we're gonna bring those arms and legs back up to the ceiling. And we're gonna do some death bugs. So we're gonna lower opposite arm and leg, hovering above that mat. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower, other side. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Alternating sides, keeping that lower back glued to the mat again. Core is engaged the whole time. Control it on the way down, and then pull it back up. Do one more on each side. After that, keeping those feet lifted, we're gonna bring our arms down to our side. We're only gonna lower our left leg, bringing the foot down on the mat, knees bent. Right leg, toes are pointed. We're gonna start some circles going one way. The goal is to keep those abs engaged, to keep the hips from rocking too much. So the circles don't have to be big or fast, just soft circles going one way, keeping those hips stable. And from here, we're gonna switch directions of that circle. Breathing normal, core engaged. We'll do 3, 2, 1. Keeping that leg up, we're gonna lower it down to the side, and then exhale, lift it back up. So inhale, lower to the side, exhale, lift. Lower and lift. Nice and slow, controlling the move. Let's do 2 more. And last one, all the way down and pull it back up. Bend that leg down on the mat. This time we'll switch sides. Left leg comes up to the ceiling. Point that toe. We're gonna draw those small circles going one way. Squeezing that core. Keep those hips from rocking. Breathing normal. And switch directions of that foot. Going the other way with the circles. We'll do 3, 2, last one. From here, we'll drop it down to the side. Exhale, pull it back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Use that core to pull the leg back up. And slow on the way down. Nice job. Let's do 2 more. And last one. All the way down, pull it back up. Nice job. Let's hug both of those knees to our chest. Rock it back and forth. And then from here, we're gonna do a couple stretches to cool it down now. From here, you can release that left leg. Keep that right knee hugged to your chest. We're gonna roll out that ankle in circles. And from here, we're gonna lift that leg up to the ceiling. Crawl up that leg with your hands. Hold at the top. Drop the head and chest, pulling that leg towards you. Stretching out those hamstrings in the back of your leg. And from here, we're gonna bend that leg 90 degrees. Use that left hand to help your right leg cross over with a nice spine twist. Right arm is out to the side. Try to keep that shoulder down on the mat as you twist. Taking a couple deep breaths here. On your next exhale, we're gonna rock back to center. Drop that leg back down, and we'll switch sides. Left knee hugs to your chest. Roll out that ankle. And from here, we're gonna lift that leg up to the ceiling. Crawl up the leg, hold at the top, and drop the chest, pulling that leg with you. Hold at the bottom. And from here, we're gonna bend that leg 90 degrees. Cross it over, right arm's helping the leg down. Left arm's out to the side. Again, keep that shoulder down on the mat as you twist. And hold. And from here, we're gonna rock it back to center. We're gonna hug both knees to our chest, hands on our knees. We're gonna kind of stir our knees, going into a circle, nice and slow, massaging out that back, going one way. Let's do one more circle. And we'll switch the direction, going the other way now. Let's do one more circle. And when you're ready, you can rock or push up to a seated position. We're gonna do a couple more stretches for our core. So we're gonna grab hand to opposite knee. Push on that knee to twist, looking behind you, holding it here. Taking a couple of breaths right here. And then we'll release, coming back to center. Switching sides, other hand to opposite knee. Twist and look behind you. And release that back to center. Sitting up nice and tall, vertebrae stacked. We're gonna bring one arm up and over for a side stretch, holding at the bottom. And then release, coming back to center, other side, up and over, holding at the bottom. Feeling that side of our core being stretched out. And back to center. One last breath all together. We're gonna inhale, arms come up, and exhale down. Nice job today. Thanks for joining me for this 30-minute workout. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.